Would you believe if I told you that you don't need to go to the gym or sweat it out to lose weight? Well, if you don't, you need to watch this video. But if you do, you still need to watch this video to know how. Loss and gain in weight is directly proportional to the energy in the form of kilocalories flowing in and out of your body. If you're spending more energy than consuming it in the form of food, sodas, drinks, or whatever is edible, then your body goes into a state which is called as calorific deficit. Energy spent minus energy consumed. Simple mathematics. And that excess energy that you're burning is coming from your fat and glycogen store. And when done over a period of time, cause the depletion of same, resulting in weight loss. Your body and its equation with all of this is way more complex than that. But for the sake of your understanding and on a very high level, that's how it works. A normal person burns around 1800 to 2000 kilocalories just by walking, talking, laughing, smiling, answering the call, climbing up and down the stairs, sleeping, eating food, digesting food. Even when you're sleeping, your organs are functioning, right? Your body is functional and they are burning fuel in the form of energy. That's in kilocalories. And then if you can limit your calorie intake within 1500 kilocalories, then you are at what? 500 kilocalorie deficit. And if you can do this consistently every day over a period of time, then in a month's time, I think you can lose around anywhere between 1 to 4 kilos of weight, depending on exactly wherever you are on your weight loss journey. At the beginning, you will lose weight more rapidly than the end. But anyway, that's a remarkable turnaround, assuming you're still not going to the gym. But then, how do you limit that? Number one, take whatever you can eat and eat whatever you have taken on your plate. Rice, breads, chapatis and rotis are a staple in our diet system. And then we eat vegetables, fish, eggs, meats, lentils with it. And then we are used to eating in iteration, which means we end up finishing up with one item and then we start all over again with a new one. That's the problem. That can create problem for someone of you. You may end up overeating sometimes. So what's the solution? The solution is to take everything that you think you're going to eat in a single place, on a plate or on a bowl. All the items, everything at a single place. And then you stick to that. You commit to that. Nothing extra, nothing less. And if possible, go and sit at a place that is far away from your pantry and kitchen, which makes reaching out for that extra food a little bit of an effort. And you end up giving up on that some days, which helps you to get used to that amount of food that you have taken initially. Number two, they say you are what you eat and what you drink. Let me add a twist to that. Not only you're what you eat or what you drink, but you're also when you eat and when you drink. Timing of the meal is as important, if not more, as the quantity and the quality of the meal. But unfortunately, a lot of people usually do not understand that. See, your body doesn't stay the same throughout the day. Your hormone changes, your digestive power changes throughout the day. Whatever you can digest at 7 or 8 a.m. easily, you can't digest that after 10 a.m. Similarly, whatever you digest at 12:30, you can't do that after 2 p.m. And whatever you can digest at 7 or 8 p.m., you can't do that. You can't digest that after 10 p.m. That is why you need to have breakfast on or before 9 a.m., lunch by before 1 p.m. If you're eating 4 meals in a day, then evening snacks by 5 or 5:30 and then dinner by 8. I understand that every day it is not possible to stick to that regime. There will be exceptions, but see, try to understand this. One bad meal or one bad day doesn't make you bad. Similarly, one good meal or one good day doesn't make you good either. It is the majority of what you are doing that's gonna decide who you're gonna be. But before I move on to point number 3, let me share a piece of information with you guys. My YouTube statistics say that 60% of the views are coming from non-subscribers, which technically means 60% of you who are out there still watching my video have not subscribed yet. That's criminal. That's rude. That's unfair, dude. I mean, well, all you have to do is just click on that red subscribe button somewhere at the right bottom corner of your screen. And then hit on that bell icon to turn on notification. If you're digging this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not, give it a big thumbs down, and that's the drill. How long does it take? Less than 2 seconds maybe, And the best part is that you can do this while still watching the video. You don't even have to pause it. So what's holding you up? Do it right now. I'm waiting for you. Number 3, eat a little before the time. Don't wait until the point where you're starving yourself. For example, if you're feeling hungry at 12:30, break for the lunch, mate. You don't have to wait till 2 p.m. for that lunch break, or just because some friend of yours has said that they will join you at the lunch table. Oh, you don't have to do that. There are 2 disadvantages. A, you don't chew the food properly because you're starving, so you start swallowing the food instead like a dinosaur, and that leads to a plethora of problems like gas, acidity, indigestion and whatnot. And B, you start eating faster than the signal reaching your brain and telling you, whoa, hang on, we are done, you're full, you don't have to eat anymore. But by the time you and your brain realizes that, you have already overeaten. So eat a little before the time when you are still not super hungry. Number 4, stop emotional eating. Gone are the days when food used to be a thing of need and necessity. Right now it is a thing of fashion and show off, things around which everything revolves. Meetings, meets, get-togethers, parties, events, you just name it. And in the last few decades, it has gone to a whole new level. Food has become a product, a commodity, a matter of business, billions and billion dollars of business globally. And they even have a name, a story tag to their name, as if they were individuals like you and me. They have emotions, they have feelings and a story to tell. The Big Mac, like your big brother, the fried chicken, the subs and all that stuff. I understand these are all marketing gimmicks, but you need to understand also that in a time like this, when your need is artificially tailored by people who are marketing food, and food is bombarded into your life, whether you really need it or not, the rate at which we are emotionally eating has gone through the roof. There is a science to that as well. See, when you eat, it releases a hormone called as serotonin, which happens to be the happiness hormone. It uplifts your mood, masks pain. Not physical, but mental and psychological. And that's why when you feel down, when you feel low, and you're upset with something or someone, the easiest way to console yourself is to go and get some food, to grab some food. That's easy, and that becomes your addiction. And why not? Because nowadays all you have to do is just swipe on your phone and click, and food will be available in front of your doorsteps in less than 30 minutes. Boom! Now you are eating food not because you are hungry, but because you are addicted to it. You don't trust me? Ask yourself a question. When was the last time you ate something that didn't come out of a machine? So I beg you, understand this and come out of it. Stop emotional eating. If you can't do this, don't look sideways. Don't look at the hawker centers, the food vendors, the restaurants. Just concentrate what lies straight ahead of you. It might sound funny, but that's the best option you got in case you don't have any control on yourself. But sometimes our brain confuses thirst with hunger. So if you think you're feeling hungry, drink some water. See if it helps. If it does, then that's fine. If it doesn't, then go and get something to eat, bro. Last but not the least, number 5 is harajuchi bu. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a Japanese. Pardon my Japanese, but it roughly means eat until you are 80% full. This is a process which is asking you to compromise a little bit from your each and every meal. But the question is, how do you do that? How do you measure that? You don't want to sit with a weighing machine. You don't need to. That's ridiculous. I'm talking about normal estimation through eye adjustment. Like if you're eating 3 portions of rice, eat 2 portions. If you're eating 3 or 4 chapatis, eat 2.5 or 3 chapatis. And not just that, other items too. If you're eating 6 pieces of chicken, eat 5. It's asking you to cut down on your whole meal on an average and not on any specific item. Now, will you get to that 80% mark on day 1? Probably not. But with a little bit of practice, you will definitely get there. Maybe you can start with 70%. Some days you may go at like 90% or maybe even 100%. You might even overeat. But if you stick to that, eventually you will get there. Benefits? You are not starving, but then you are also not overeating. Remember calorific deficit that we spoke about earlier? One bonus tip for you: stop eating empty calorie foods. Food that doesn't fill you up but blasts your body with an enormous amount of energy. Instead, go for things like vegetables and fruits that are so satiating but supplies your body with so little amount of energy. To give you a context, 100 grams of boiled potatoes is less than 100 kilocalories, something around 90 or 95 maybe, but 100 grams of French fries, potatoes only, are roughly around 5 times the energy. It's a touch under 500 kilocalories. Can you understand that? That's it guys. These are the 6 rules that you need to follow to lose weight without feeling a thing. And that's simply because we didn't discuss about any diet, anything that is restrictive, something like you cannot eat these or you cannot drink that. No, nothing. You're still eating whatever you were eating, just with a little bit of twist and in a cleverly manipulated way. Now, if you remember in the beginning, I said that you do not need to go to the gym or sweat it out to lose weight, which I'm still saying because it's true. However, that was more towards driving the point home. But with the heavy lifting done, all I'm trying to reiterate is that you still do not need to go to the gym to lose weight, but some kind of basic exercises like 10 minutes of running, jogging, jumping ropes are essential, and I think you probably should do it. Not that you can't lose weight without them, because you can, but with them you can certainly quicken up the process and get an even better and healthier life. Peace.